Oh guys, here we are yet again. Time for crashy, discussy, what the fucky. It's Sim Racing Stewards. You have to beep that. Well, we check out the most controversial incidents posted on the Sim Racing Stewards subreddit over the course of the last month. Before we start, if you're interested in getting your hands on your own sim racing equipment, then head on over to where we have a wide range of sim racing equipment on offer to suit all your fake racing car needs. As always, link down below in the description. What did I do wrong? I am the BMW. This is Red Bull Ring. This is the middle sector, annoying two left-handers through here. We're on the outside. It becomes the inside though for this right-hander. Extreme inside now. And next corner is, again, another aggressive right-hander. We're turned before we even get there. Do we recover? Oh, masterful recovery. Let's get another look at that, this time from the Ferrari we were racing. It's tight racing. He comes over to the right-hand side to squeeze us, which he's entitled to do. Just gets it a little bit wrong and turns us around there. So yeah, this is quite easy. This one is 100% on the Ferrari. I think what he was trying to do was just squeeze you to the corner and maybe duck back in and go for the inside line here, but just mistimes it. Touches that rear end, and these cars are super light at that speed. Pit maneuvers you, but the recovery was awesome. So well done for that, mate. That could have been a lot worse. Next, he told me to check my mirrors because I was right beside you. Okay, let's have a look. FOV, we're currently watching from the moon. What a move! What an awful move, man. That was so bad. These are my favourite times when the guy obviously gets some voice chat. It's like, I can't believe that happened, but takes no responsibility for the thing that was entirely his fault. I mean, this shot actually shows the guy's mirror. Let's have a look. So we go down. What a helmet move. Even with the weird F1 rule of, like, if you're ahead at the apex, you get the position. Here's the apex. It's the worst move of all time. You can't do this in sim racing. It's something that's like, it's come from F1 and seeing people do the same thing and it being okay. It's not okay to do this. Like, you're literally just lunging your car into a gap. That's always closing. Look, we're turning into the corner. Where's this guy going? If not into us. He's always going to be going through here and making contact with us in this blue car. Just because you outbrake yourself and get alongside someone at the apex of the corner doesn't mean that the corner is yours, especially if the guy's already fully committed to turning. This is just cool. This is just a massive dive bomb that didn't come off at all. 100% on the guy in the orange and black Porsche. And my advice to him is just to stop watching Formula 1 as a guide on how to race. No. Huh? Would you give a penalty to the Red Bull in front? I can't see!
In this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
I can just about make out what's happening there. It's basically safety car restart with the guy in the Red Bull being a tool. Yeah, I'd give a penalty for that. The guy is like weaving all over the place, brake checking your lots. You can't do that. You can set the pace, but you can't just be very unpredictable like that. That's a really good way of getting a slap from the stewards. In fact, something similar happened in real life F1 at Mugello a few years ago, and the result was like half the field crashing. So definitely illegal. But that's what you get for playing the F1 game, all right? How do I prevent this from happening again? I love Lime Rock. Oh, big chicane though, up the inside. But still there, nice. Oh! Oh dear. Oh, it's still... Oh, it's still going on! Is it done? No. That just kept on going, huh? So we're at Lime Rock. This is a chicane coming up. Let's have a look at the overtaking opportunity. Yeah, he's there. He's there. He's entitled to the space, and the guy gives us the space on the inside here. We're then kind of slow on exit here, and the guy comes back across, and I don't know. It's a tough one, that. I think if I was this guy in the black and orange car, it would have been clever to give a little bit more room, because we know the course tightens up here. We know there's a big anti-cut there as well. It's very unlikely in a racing scenario this guy's going to just slam on the brakes, especially as he has cars behind him as well. So I think the orange car there, although that bit's, I'd say, probably like bordering on a racing incident, he could have been a bit more aware of his surroundings in this case, because this guy was obviously there. He gave him space in the first part of the chicane, but forgot he existed for the second part of the chicane. What happens next? Oh. So we go over the anti-cut because we're forced there. This guy hits us and goes off. Number 9 car guns it, gets hit by netcode, goes into the back of the car that's already off the track. They then rejoin at speed. Naughty, naughty from this number 9 car. He's going pretty much directly over the course of where this blue car's going, so you could argue this is not a resafe joining, not at all. This guy keeps going with his this poor guy in the black and orange car. Guy on the right ignores his existence, puts him in the wall. He comes back, hits us again. Then we're on the racing line. No one seems to care there's a crash in front of them. They're all full throttle and they all pay for it. God, what a mess. And that all started with just not giving someone enough room. And people have been telling me that the F4 is a bandit country. This is what they mean. This is pure banditry there. But it does make for fantastic content. Thank you, F4 bandits. I appreciate you. But in conclusion, first incident, racing incident. Second rejoin was bad. Probably a penalty for that guy who got murdered anyway. Then after that, I don't know. It's just a lack of spatial awareness just sums up everything that happens in this clip. Did I deserve the punt? I am the green car. Gran Turismo, Road Atlanta, awesome circuit. Bit of a bonk of the guy in front there, just misjudging the timing, but all okay. We're still together. We go for him up the inside here. We do. Big chop there by the guy on the outside. That was a bit of annoying. Yeah, okay. Alright. And why do I see so much of this in Gran Turismo, man? Like, it seems like a lot of like the worst driving standards I see are from this game. So I think what happened is this guy got frustrated by this hit. This hit for me, it's not something that's like on purpose. It's just a misjudgment. No one comes out of it any worse. Everyone's still in the same position. Guy's still leading. Guy's still in second. All okay. Don't worry about it. This move here to defend is pretty bad. So we're on the inside now, and then at the last second, this guy chops over aggressively. This is not okay. If we had crashed into the guy here, then that would have been this guy's fault entirely. We react to that, go to the outside, and then the guy just opens his steering.
Down low. Too slow.
This sort of guy's the worst sort of driver. Just can't handle being overtaken. It's that sort of driver in Gran Turismo that just ruins a lot of sim racing. You don't have to always take somebody out. What's the point of taking part in, I guess, esports style competitions in Gran Turismo when you drive like this? It's just stupid. I sentence this guy to a fate worse than death. Forza Motorsport 8 online. Speaking of Forza Motorsport Online, here we are. Guy tried to wreck me after I supposedly blocked him. Let's have a look. NASCAR Watkins Glen. What a combination. Big breakdown on T1. Guy drives into the back of us. Wrecks himself. What a legend. Was that it? So Hilarious Mark behind us is saying that he got blocked into T1 here. Breaking the T1, taking our line. He just drives into the back of us, like simply drives into the back. That's not blocking, that's just taking your line, and you can't drive through people. Even in NASCAR where it's encouraged, you shouldn't. What comes next is the most hilarious thing I've seen in this video so far. He just tries to wreck himself. As he goes wide, tries to pit maneuver the guy, and just puts himself into the wall. You'll love to see that. In real life, that guy would get a race ban. What? I say in real life. In a series that isn't as stupid as NASCAR. Shots fired! Shots fired! He would get a race ban for that. But I also enjoy the fact that his penalty is him getting put in the wall and getting to think about what a helmet he is. Gargantuan helmet maneuver. Now this is a bit random because this isn't on the Sim Racing Reddit, but I've been linked it a few times, and it's something that Basic Ollie did during a race at Road America. So coming in the pit lane here, bounces off the pit wall and takes out a car on the racing line. So I'm not sure about the context to this, but it looks like maybe, I don't know, was there a mistake or something? He's running in P4 in this race, and for some reason just decides to drive into this at 200 and whatever kph. This, of course, bounces him off the wall, back onto the track, and takes out a car behind him. Now, it's important to note that after this, Ollie basically apologized for like 3-4 minutes. He apologized to the guy, messaged him on voice chat, messaged him on in-game chat as well. But like this, unfortunately for Ollie, is probably something that is protestable. I don't know the reason behind him crashing into that wall. Frustration in the race, maybe. We don't see that in the clip. But the point is, him purposely crashing his car into the pit wall and then taking out somebody else, that's 100% on him. He knows that as well as you or I do, and I'd be interested to see if that's something that iRacing would actually pick up on or not. But yeah, we all have bad moments, you know. I've had many silly moments in iRacing, so I don't judge Ollie for this so much, but hopefully it's something that Ollie will think about in the future before doing it again. Should either chasing car have backed out, or did the lead car squeeze me onto the grass, and if so, do you think it's protestable? So this is F4, I believe. We go down the straight at Imola. Oh, Jesus Christ, I've noticed something here. 2 Red Bull liveried cars. You know things are going to get wild. So here we are, deep in the toe. Well, things got wild. This is where I'm going to pause the video. And this is where I'm going to say, what do you guys think is going to happen next? You know, like, we're on board. We can see the corner is the track sort of coming towards us up there. We are only just, and I mean only just, alongside this car on the right-hand side. If I was this car ahead, I would not be expecting you to put your car in this situation, because as you say, you're going to be forced into the grass. It's his line. He's ahead right now. At the point of contact, you've got one wheel on the grass, and you both spin. For me, this is easy. It's 100% on this car. Because at the point of where we were looking to maybe be alongside, there wasn't enough space. You tried to force the door open. This guy is entitled to be here. He's entitled to be... He's on this line. This is his line he's taking. Bit of Red Bull violence. You love to see it. Yeah, and it's like, you can see clearly here. Watch this guy's wheel. Watch this guy's wheel. Nothing. Until he's hit. Easy. It's 100% on the chasing car. It's just like, it's just another goddamn, like, I don't understand this. Why do people do this now? Where it's like, oh, I am ever so slightly alongside, the road belongs to me, smash. No, that's not how racing works. You can't just put like a front wing end plate next to someone's tire and go, hi, I'm here, you now need to move. No. Stop fucking doing that. Given that you're in the Red Bull livery and doing something silly, I sentence you to Chinese F4.
Wash was in.
Who's in the wrong in this corner? In the OG Assetto Corsa, driving what looks to be the old Lotus. Oh, shit. Well, you both missed the corner. Guy in front really misses the corner, goes off circuit, rejoins into you and puts you off into the gravel. You guys know what I'm going to say by now, don't you? So when you make a mistake and go off circuit is all 4 wheels outside the white line. It's then up to you to re-safe join lead. Yeah, driving into the car that's on the racing service is not doing that. So easy slam dunk for the guy in the white Lotus. I had no idea you could lock up in this way for this corner.
It's just been a series of very bad decisions.
Red car says I, the POV car, should not do races or go back to Mazda, who is really at fault. What does that even mean? So we're at Sebring. We're in LMP2s. So the red car in the Ferrari livery is saying that What was he expecting to happen? So before the netcode kicks in, where's this guy going? He's gonna go out here, like basically go across like this. We're turning in. It's another goddamn example of someone just lunging into a corner and being like, hey, well, I'm here now. Stop it, for crying out loud. And then again, another one gets in the voice chat like, hey, I can't believe I've been in this accident. It's your fault. No, it's 100% on you, you massive helmet. You can't lunge into a corner like this and expect the guy to jump out of your way and then moan when you spin yourself from bouncing into the car. This guy having this crash is what he deserved. Yeah, get in the feckin' wall. Go on, mate. Get over there. It's a real shame to see like a lot of these clips are the same sort of thing where guy goes to space that doesn't exist, has a crash, blames the guy he crashes with. I just really hope that, especially for iRacing, because it's a lot more stricter there, that this starts being clamped down on. This behaviour is not good. People play these sims for that authentic racing experience where you get to race properly, side by side with someone who's taking it as seriously as you are. This is just an example of someone thinking they're above all that and probably getting away with it, apart from the fact that their car's broken. They'll just jump into another session with the same attitude and do it again. It just frustrates me seeing it so much, man. It really does. Do you guys agree with my assessment of the instance you've seen so far? If not, let me know down below in the comments what I got wrong. There's usually a few things. And if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you again for the next one. Take care, have an awesome day. See you next time.